everyone, my name is RATNA SARI. Now I'm going to include our material about what is an introduction to linguistics. Linguistics is the scientific study of language. You must know about language. There are sound, form, function, meaning, and reality. Linguistics divided into two. First, pure linguistics. 2. Applied linguistics. Pure linguistics is adopted narrow view concerned solely with the structure of language system in itself for itself. 6 branches of pure linguistics is phonetic, phonology, morphology, syntax, lexicology, and semantics. Phonetic and phonology is study of sound. How sound produced called by phonetic, and how sound plus sounds will be phoneme called by phonology. And morphology is study of words. It is how to create words and structure of words. Then syntax is study of sentence. To create sentence is combine word by word, and it will be sentence. One example, I'm angry with you. Semantics and lexicology is study of meaning. Lexicology is about word meaning, whereas semantics is about sentence meaning. Applied linguistics is adopt the broader view. It is concerned with the way language are acquired, stored in the brain, and used for various functions. Example of applied linguistics is discourse analysis, sociolinguistics, and language acquisition. Phonetic is the study of sound. Phonetic has 3 different aspects such as production, transmission, and perception. To produce sound, we must know about place of articulation. Bilabial. Bilabial is the lower lip and upper lip touch each other. Example, pet, bed. It is easy to understand labiodental. Labio is lips and dental is teeth. So, labiodental is the lower lip touch the upper teeth as in the sound. Example, cough and have. Dental is blade of tongue touch the upper teeth as the sound. Bad, rather. Alveolar is the tongue tip touch the alveolar ridge immediately behind the upper teeth as in the sound N, T, D, S, Z, L. Example, tap, bed, no. Palatal is the body of tongue touch the heart as in the word J. Example, yes. Velar is the body of tongue touch the soft plates or velum, good, wet. Glottal is the glottis opening between the vocal folds. Example, high. Is the sound of sound system of language. Vowels are sound where there is an escape of the I stream centrally through the mouth. In the sound I, E, U, A, O. And then there are 12 pure vowel sound in English. As the word hit, tree, pen, flag, cup, dog, mother, bird, book, you, not, dog. English diphthongs. A diphthong is succession of 2 vowel sounds where the tongue starts in the position of one vowel and then immediately immediately posted on the position of the example here. They told go where
takkan mungkin ada yang lain
a separate feature
ku ingin kau di
accompanies
sini
to emphasis or
habiskan sepiku bersamamu.
word stars. This is used to show difference in meaning between two identical
Bagiku
words, but having
semua
different
sangat
morphemic
berarti.
functions. Example:
Ku ingin kau di sini
increase. Next, sentence stress. This is used to
bagiku.
show importance
Semua
of specific
sangat berarti lagi. Ku ingin kau di sini.
I didn't ask you for the book.
Takkan pernah ada yang lain di sini.
Morphology is study of word.
Genap jiwa
Morphology is concerned with the study of morphemes. Morphemes is the smallest unit of grammar.
mungkin
Let's see this word.
lain di sini.
Singular and plural.
Ku ingin kau di
Rabbit,
sini.
rabbits. In the example, there are two morphemes. It is rabbit and s. And bus, buses. Morphemes, bus and s. House, houses. Morphemes is house and s. Free and bond morphemes. Free morphemes like meaningless or meaningless. The words are composed by three morphemes. And bond morphemes like dislike or dislike. Bond morpheme divided into two, like this and on, with the ending li and nes.
Dan takkan mungkin ada yang
Next, let's see this word. Slam,
Ku ingin kau di sini.
sleep,
Tepiskan
still.
sepiku bersamamu.
We didn't saying that word without ed. We known as it is allomorph. In adjective form like intolerant, illegal, impossible, so, il, im can be called allomorph. 2. Bond morpheme divided into two, derivational morphology and inflectional morphology. We are going to explain about derivational morphology. Morphemes can be used to form noun words like beauty and full, beautiful, untrue, untrue, subconsciously, subconsciously. But not always change into the function of word. Like bewitch, it is a verb. Delimit, verb. Enrich, verb. Exertimate, verb. Hypermarket, noun. And then the word ending in the morphemes ac, agent, r, or, s, it, man, ness, ship tend to be noun like democracy, adoration, painter, mistrust, bewilderment, weakness. Inflectional morphology. It is don't involve a change of word class. Example, plural. Books, books. Possessive. Ratna, Ratna's ring. Irregular, mouse, mice, and something like that. Syntax is study of sentence. In linguistics, syntax refers to rules that govern the way in which words combine to form phrases, clauses, and sentences. Let's see this example. Books. It is word. That big book. It is phrase. That big books are very heavy. It is clause. The phrase made up of a few words and then will grow larger into a clause. And next, syntax 3. To make sentence, John has finished the work. John is noun. Has is verb phrase. And finished too. And noun first the work. So we must determine the shape of this sentence. Next, back to phrase. Phrase divided into noun phrase, adjective phrase, verb phrase, adverb phrase, prepositional phrase. Noun phrase. Let's see this example. Are you wearing someone special? Someone special, it is noun phrase. 2. The young man, noun phrase. 2. The old dog a bone. The old dog a bone is phrase. And then that rich man, it is noun phrase. Will build. He'll add a doctor, noun phrase. A wine house, noun phrase. Next, adjective phrase. Let's see the sentence. Never have I been angry with you. Angry with you, it is adjective phrase. And the example, the child laughing happily ran out of the house. Laughing happily, it is adjective phrase. Next, verb phrase. Example, she has been singing. Has been singing, it is phrase. And he may be following us. May be following us, it is verb phrase. Adverb phrase. Adverb phrase. Like qualifier, like to, very, and so. Example, she almost always arrives on time. Almost arrive, it is adverb phrase. Then, he ran very quickly. Very quickly, it is adverb phrase. The last is prepositional phrase. Example, there is distance between you and me. Between you and me, it is prepositional phrase. It is function as object and adverb. Next, student arrive at school. At school is prepositional phrase. Next, do you know that man with the scar? With the scar, it is prepositional phrase because it is function like adverb and object. Clause. To understand clause, let's see this sentence. When my mother came, I was watching television with my brother and his friend. When my mother came, it is mine clause. And I was watching television, it is dependent clause. Clause has three types. Adjective clause. It is dependent clause that explain noun or pronoun, like the man which won the competition is a doctor. Then the girl whom we met on holiday is coming to see us next week. Next, adverbial clause. It is dependent clause that classification based on meaning from previous conjunction. Example, shut the door before you go out, and put it where we can all see it. Next, noun clause. It is function like a noun. Example, what you said was not true. I know where she lives. I don't understand how all it happened. Sentence. Simple sentence. She is a beautiful woman. I want to eat something. He wanna be a pilot. Next, compound sentence. Compound sentence, it is sentence at least two independent clause and conjunction like and, but, so, either, or, neither, nor, the, yet. Let's see this example. John wants to go to the beach. Her sister wants to go to the amusement park. So it will be John wants to go to the beach, but her little sister insists to go to amusement park. Complex sentence. It is a sentence with one independent clause. Example, I like the book that you bought yesterday. Let's see this chart. Clause divided into two, main clause and dependent clause. Dependent clause divided into three. First, noun clause. It explains that clause, if or whether clause, where clause, like what, where, which, and then adjectival clause. It is explained about restrictive clause and non-restrictive clause. Then adverbial clause. It is giving information about reason, manner, time, place, condition, and purpose. Lexicology as a branch of linguistics, it is interrelation with other science. Lexicology from lexis, the meaning is words, and logos is learning, is a part of linguistics dealing with the vocabulary of language and the properties of words as the main unit of the language. It is also studies all kinds of semantic grouping and semantic relation, such as synonym, antonym, hyponym, semantic, five, and others. Connection. The term vocabulary is used to denote a system formed by the sum total of all word and word equivalent that the language process. The term word denotes the basic unit of given language, resulting the association of particular meaning with a particular group of sound capable of particular grammatical employment. A word therefore is at the same time a semantic, grammatical, The subject matter of lexicology is the word, its morphemic structure, history, and meaning. Lexicology is a part of linguistics dealing with the vocabulary of language and the properties of words as the main unit of the language. Dealing with the lexicology, there are some technical we have to comprehend, such as lexicon. Lexicon is the collection of words that every speaker of the language has. And then lexeme. Lexeme is the fundamental unit of the lexicon of language. Example, find, finds, found, and finding. Semantic is study of meaning. According to Palmer, semantic is the technical term used to refer to the study of meaning, and since meaning is a part of language, semantic is part of linguistics. The semantic analysis generally must explain how the sentences of particular language are understood, interpreted, and related to state, process, and object in the world. Types of semantic. There are two, connotative and denotative. Connotative semantic, it is when a word suggests a set of association, or it is an imaginative or emotional suggestion connected with the word, where reader can relate to such association. It represents figure meaning. Usually, poets use this type of meaning in their poetry. And then denotative semantic. It is suggests the literal, explicit, or dictionary meaning of the word without using associated meaning. It's also used symbol in writing that suggests expression of writer, such as an exclamation mark, quotation mark, apostrophe, colons, and other. Next, synonym, antonym, and polysemy. Synonym. Synonym is different words which have the same meaning or almost the same meaning. Synonym can be noun, verb, adverb, adjective as long as both are the same part of speech. For example, chair and seat, it is noun. Go and leave, it is verb. Antonym. Antonym are words which have opposite meaning. A word can have more than one antonym depending on which meaning you use for the word. For example, short coat have the antonym tall if you are referring to a person's height. Polysemy. Polysemy is an intimidating compound noun for basic language feature. This happens when a lexeme acquires a wider range of meaning. For example, wood. It can be a piece of a tree, a geographical area with many trees, or an erection. Function of semantic. The purpose of semantic is to propose exact meaning of the word and phrases and remove confusion. And then, it makes a relationship between a word and the sentence through their meaning. And then, besides, semantic enables the reader to explore a sense of the meaning. There are forms of English lexeme. Find. Next, lexicography. Lexicography is the process of writing, editing, and compiling a dictionary. Next, lexicographer. It is the author or editor of a dictionary. Applied linguistics and language acquisition. What is applied linguistics? Applied linguistics is about first, examines the structure of language and its role in communication. 2. Explore how children acquire language. 3. Studies how the skill of second language speaker develop. 4. Investigate how the social or cultural environment is interact with language. Well, here we go to learn about one of applied linguistics. This is language acquisition. Language acquisition is the development of language in children. Language acquisition divided into two. First, language acquisition. It is acquisition of a first language with regard to all activities of a person in mastering the mother tongue. Then, second language acquisition. It is acquiring a second language takes place after a person control or learn the first language acquisition. And then there are English informal. It is no pain, accidental, unintentional, and unconscious, like language at home. And two, formal language. It is based on careful planning, deliberate, and conscious, like language at school. Actually, first language acquisition needs interaction to communicate naturally by gradual process based on the early child cognitive level and language systems such as syntaxis, phonetic, morphology, and pragmatic by doing imitation to the utterances. In this case, children try to express their mother tongue into ungrammatical way because they still hear from people say and imitate them. For example, people who born in Java, first language Javanese, which they heard is the first language, and Indonesian as second language. There are four theories to describe the process of children in understanding and practicing their first language. They are behaviorist or imitation, innateness, cognitive, and interaction. The significance of first language acquisition for children are to express need and get what they want, use to tell others what to do, and tell stories and to create an imaginary situation. Well guys, thanks for watching my videos, and please join to my blog strip ratnasari.com.